Hey guys, another week, another game dev vlog, and it is Tuesday morning right now. I didn't end up recording anything yesterday, and what I was working on yesterday, well, in the morning, I was working on a lot of stuff with Rotate, cleaning up some systems, verifying some tweaks I made to the speedrun system. I also tweaked the way that the awards are given at the end of the game, and I changed the way that I'm handling the multiple different versions of the game, right? So there's going to be actually 4 different versions of the game at first. There's going to be the unbranded, no API integration version. Then there's going to be the unbranded Newgrounds integration. Then there's the Congregate non-branded one. And of course, the sponsor branded one. So how am I going to manage all that stuff? Well, I actually figured out how I was going to do it, and that's using conditional compilation in Higgs. Basically, it allows me to have compile time parameters where I can basically tell it that's the sponsor version, and it uses the code in the blocks that check if it is for that version. So it's basically just an easy way for me to manage all the different versions from within the same code base. Now, yesterday I also started working on the revisions to the music. There's just a few tweaks to the mixing that I wanted to do. I think I am about done with the menu theme. I still need to verify that and of course do the 2 gameplay themes. So anyway, today what I'm going to be working on is, well, first I want to finalize all the music for the game. Then I want to get the sponsored version of the game done, and I think that's going to be about it. Alright, so it is Wednesday evening right now. Yesterday I did get the music pretty much done, and I started working on the final changes for the sponsored version of the game. Now today I finalized one last track on the music, just something that I wasn't quite happy with yesterday, and I did the final tweaks to that sponsored version. So now that version is basically done unless there's any bug fixes to do. The other stuff that I've been working on today has been to do with, well, the other API integrations for the other sites it's going to be on. Like on Newgrounds, I'm learning the system for integrating with their medals, and I think I have that basically done. I haven't thoroughly tested that just yet. And then I have to do the Congregate integration to be eligible for their contest, and that shouldn't take long at all for me to figure out tonight as well. At this point, I am fairly confident about releasing on the 1st. I definitely think I've got a good chance of having everything done by then. I mean, if I get pretty much all the main versions of the game done today and the descriptions and icons, the major stuff for tomorrow is some final contact with the sponsor to arrange the last details of the release and getting paid and all that stuff, and making a YouTube video that's going to be the release trailer for the game. Alright, well, Thursday morning, today's going to be a busy day. Last night I did get the Congregate version practically done. I still need to test it and do, I think, one last change, but overall it's practically done. I did not get to doing any descriptions or images for the game. I'm going to be working on that this morning along with everything else. So I'm thinking today I'm going to show a bit more throughout the day. Some of the first stuff I'm going to be doing is working on finishing the Congregate version, writing those descriptions, getting those images done, and then I've got an email to get out to the sponsor about continuing the process. Alright, well, I have been getting work done on getting the game ready for release. I have gotten the images and descriptions all done on the different sites. Well, actually, I still need to do the images for Congregate. And I have emailed the sponsor, but I have not gotten a response back yet. And obviously, it's getting late in the evening. Will they get back to me tonight? I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. And as far as tomorrow, I don't know how early they'd get back to me, if they do at all. So really, I'm not certain that the game will be released tomorrow. I have gotten most of my work done. There's still some things, including some major stuff like actually making the release trailer, so hopefully this all goes well and happens quickly enough. But really, if the game isn't released tomorrow, it's not devastating or anything. It really doesn't matter all that much, though I want it to be out as soon as it possibly can. Alright, well, it is the 1st, it is Friday, it's Friday evening, and Rotate is not being released today. First, at the beginning of the day, got the response that they thought the game looked pretty much good. They had me do one last tweak, and they said that looked perfect. So the game itself is ready to go. Now, as far as it being released on there, they seem to release games on a schedule. And the soonest time they said was available was the 20th. Now, they said they could potentially shift some stuff around in order to release sooner, and I asked about some details on that. And I also asked whether or not they thought it would make sense to release the game earlier on the other sites like Newgrounds and Congregate and such. Now, I technically still have a little bit of work left to do. I did not end up working on the album art or the trailer for the game today. I was mostly just in communication with the sponsor, and I don't know, it was just kind of a slow day. I wasn't feeling up to working on anything, kind of procrastinating and all that, but I definitely want to get Rotate out as soon as it can be this month. Alright, well, it is Saturday evening, and I have not gotten a response back from the sponsor just yet. So currently, Rotate is kind of paused on the release until I at least hear back from them. There's still the possibility of releasing it early on the other places, or maybe they will be able to push the release a little bit earlier on there so we can release it everywhere at the same time. I don't know. But my work on it is pretty much done. I still have a couple very small things left to do, and I still have yet to make the release trailer, but I will probably get to work on that tomorrow around getting this vlog edited. So today I have gotten a couple small things done. Well, biggest thing being that I integrated with Newgrounds scoreboard system, because the Congregate version of the game already integrated in with their statistics API, which meant I could easily add a scoreboard for the game. So I thought it would make sense to go ahead and integrate with it on Newgrounds as well, so both sites will have scoreboards, which is a fun thing to have. Now, there's one thing interesting about this video right here, this vlog, and that's, well, it's pretty much the 1-year anniversary of me doing these vlogs. I started doing them on June 4th of last year, which was a Sunday. This video is going live on June 3rd, so it's essentially the 1-year anniversary. Over this past year of doing these, I definitely have learned a lot, and I've done a lot. I haven't progressed visibly as much as I hoped I would. I wanted to obviously have Rotate out much sooner. I wanted to be making money much sooner, but really everything is starting to come together. It's really slowly, and obviously this whole thing with the Rotate release hasn't gone as expected at all, but everything is slowly starting to turn around. There's a long ways left to go, but things are changing, and who knows where I'll be a year from now. But anyway, I guess that is going to have to be it for today. As always, I want to thank my Patreon contributors. If you want to check out my Patreon page for yourself, the link is, as always, down in the description below. But yeah, I'll see you around. Goodbye.